Hello, it's me again. Welcome back. If you're back to join me again, if you just discovered my video, welcome. Thank you. My name is Helen, and I usually do a card reading each day, and just to kind of give you either something to think about or hopefully improve your day. I don't know. Whatever good you get from this, that's the intention. So anyway, I've already chosen two cards from two different decks, and the first one is Co-Create. Yeah, little owl on the tightrope. Anyway, I'm gonna read to you what that says. Okay, so Co-Create. It's actually number 40. If you're into numbers, that can mean something to you or not. Essential meanings: creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, and manifestation. The Oracle's message: you may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact you are creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with Spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality blended with universal spirit. You are a product of divine inspiration, and now you're aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art and know you co-create it, only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. So that's pretty much the message there, is that you are creating your own world. And that's true. It's, whatever you watch, whatever you say, especially, and this is what this card is about. Your words create worlds. So this is number 44. So we got 40 and 44, if you're into numbers. Your words create worlds. Your words are the magic spell that builds stories that either serve you or muffle your dreams. What words are you speaking forth into the world at this moment? Listen carefully to those around you. What do you hear? Our language determines what we believe is possible or impossible. Our words truly create worlds. Slow down to bring awareness to what you are truly saying in conversations with others and with yourself internally. Before you try something, are your words about it empowering, or are you already down and defeated? By drawing this card, you are now free from all old stories you've been told by others, no matter how well-meaning they've been. You are released and free to use the language of creation and conception. So they suggest that you create a personal power phrase that you can tell yourself when feeling overwhelmed, scared, or uncertain of what to do next. And so what I used to say, and I still do, if I come up to a challenging situation or time in my life, is how can this work out better for me than anything I could ever imagine? Because honestly, when you're down, it's hard to imagine, really, really good happening in your behalf. So, it's just kind of training your brain and training when you speak, it also reflects on the cells in your body. And I don't know if you ever saw the movie What the Bleep. That was very right along the lines of what I'm trying to communicate to you. Not so easily, apparently, today. So anyway, if you speak empowering thoughts to yourself, like if you have that little voice inside your head that is very negative, say it's not even your voice, but it's what you heard when you were a child, or who knows, we all have different things that stick in our brains that aren't good, that we heard, and it was something that we just revert back to. Well, if that's reoccurring for you, it's time to get rid of it. And what you do is you say something positive instead. What's the opposite of that? Oh, if someone says, well, you make so many messes, like when you're a little child, and that sticks, and so you keep making messes, and messes could be anything. They could be spilling something on a table, or they could be, really messing up your life. So, it's just how each one of us internalize things. It's how we guide ourselves. But we truly are creating our futures with our thoughts, words, and feelings. And granted, not everything is controlled by us, but a lot of things are. Most things are. Our reaction to them are. So, anyway, I hope that gave you something to think about and inspired you in some way to start being very good to yourself and talking nicely and kindly to yourself. And, say what you want. What do you want your life to be? Nobody thinks, oh, I'd like to suffer. Oh, I'd like to just stay put in one place and, be bored all my life. I can't imagine someone would. Maybe somebody would. I don't know. That's not, for the most of us, anything we would choose. But, if you want to be inspired, inspire yourself. Dream big. Where do you want to be? Who do you want to be with? Do you want to be out in nature? Do you want to be in a city? Whatever it is, it's up to you. Create your life, okay? So anyway, I hope that made you smile, and I'll be back later, okay? Have a great day. Bye.